Congratulations on purchasing your Cigweld skill welding kit. This short DVD presentation will introduce you to the basic safety requirements, installation and setup, and machine operation to help you get started. Our skill range of value for money welding and cutting equipment has been developed by Thermodyne for the light to medium fabricator, tradesman, contractor and serious DIY hobbyist. The extensive range of Cigweld skill products includes cut skill gas kits, regulators and accessories for gas cutting and welding, portable welding machines, welding helmets, plus a range of MIG welding wires and welding electrodes. MIG welding is an increasingly popular form of electric arc welding and is suitable for use on mild steels, stainless steels and aluminium. The Cigweld welskill MIG range comprises of the 100 gasless, 135 and 150 amp units that are suitable for a broad range of MIG welding applications. All welskill units come in a ready-to-use package which includes power source, MIG torch, work lead, gasless welding wire, wire brush, spare torch consumables, spare feed rolls, welding face shield and an operating manual. The weldskill 150 also comes complete with a Cigweld shielding gas regulator for use with gas-shielded MIG wires. Before using your weldskill MIG unit, make sure you read and fully understand the operator's manual, which includes safety warnings and setup precautions that should be followed while using your machine. It's recommended to use your weldskill MIG machine in a safe working environment. Two basic forms of MIG welding exist. The first is commonly referred to as gasless MIG welding. To begin, plug the power cable into the appropriate outlet and turn the switch to the on position. The power light will illuminate. Turn the on-off switch to the off position. In order to ensure smooth running, it's necessary to use the correct size feed rolls and torch contact tip. Each feed roll has a number stamped on each side that corresponds to the diameter of the MIG welding wire. To fit the feed roll, simply release the tension arm away from the feed roll. Undo the locating plate using a screwdriver. Remove the existing feed roll. Place the new roll onto the shaft with the correct groove facing inward, and then refit the locating plate. To ensure the correct size MIG torch contact tip is used, each tip has a number stamped on the side that must correspond to the diameter of the MIG welding wire being used. To attach the tip, simply remove the nozzle by pulling it gently away from the torch. Unscrew the existing tip using a pair of pliers, and then screw in the desired tip and refasten. The weldskill 135 and 150 units are fitted with output terminals to allow for output polarity reversal. Polarity reversal is required on units that are capable of operating with both gasless and gas-shielded type MIG processes. For gasless MIG welding, an electrode negative output is required. This is done by opening the wire feed compartment and placing the cable with the red marking onto the negative terminal and the cable with the black marking onto the positive terminal. Next, fit the MIG wire to the spool hub. Your operation manual outlines how to fit a range of spool sizes. Be sure that the wire is fitted in the correct orientation so that it can be fed into the wire drive system. This form of MIG welding uses a gasless style welding wire that is specifically designed for welding without the use of a shielding gas. Cigweld welskill gasless welding wires are ideal for these units and can be easily identified by the grey Easy Find label on the end of the carton. This Easy Find colour scheme corresponds to the setup chart on the inside of the wire feed compartment door for easy reference. Next, release the tension arm, unreel some of the MIG wire and feed it through the inlet guide. Continue to push the wire past the feed roll, being sure the wire is in line with the groove until it is approximately 50mm into the outlet guide. Secure the wire by refastening the tension arm. Close the compartment door. Turn the on-off switch to the on position. Ensure the torch is held well clear of eyes and face and depress the MIG torch trigger. Wire will begin to feed through the torch. Continue to hold the trigger until the wire comes through the end of the torch contact tip. Once through, release the trigger and trim the wire with a pair of pliers so that it's approximately 20mm from the end of the contact tip. Finally, the output settings must be adjusted to suit the size and type of material being welded. The reference chart on the inside of the door provides a listing of the different settings required for a range of applications. We're welding with 0.8mm gasless welding wire and intend to join mild steel that is 3mm thick. For this application, we place the output voltage setting onto 3 and the wire speed control onto 8. The unit is now ready to start welding. Before you begin to weld, be sure to wear all appropriate safety equipment. Arc welding produces extreme UV light that can potentially damage eyes and burn skin. The weldskill 100 and 135 come standard with a handheld face shield, but we do recommend full face protection for maximum safety. The range of Cigweld weldskill auto darkening helmets are the ideal option. Full-length flame retardant clothing, heavy-duty welding gloves and appropriate footwear is also essential. As always, refer to your operating manual for a full description on all safety precautions. To commence welding, turn the power switch on and attach the earth cable. Then simply hold the MIG torch approximately 20mm away from the materials being welded. Gently pull the trigger and move the MIG torch from left to right. Maintain a constant distance between the end of the torch tip and a consistent travel speed. The second form of MIG welding is commonly referred to as gas-shielded MIG welding. This form of MIG welding requires the use of a shielding gas that is specific to the material being welded. Note that the welldskill 100 unit is not suitable for gas-shielded MIG welding. To begin setting up your unit for gas-shielded MIG welding, make sure the on-off switch is in the off position. The MIG welding wire must be changed to a solid gas-shielded type and a suitable shielding gas selected. Cigweld weldskill solid mild steel welding wires are ideal for these units and can be easily identified by the yellow Easy Find label. Please refer to your operating manual for the correct wire-gas combinations to suit your application. The welding wire should be installed into the unit using the same procedure we used for gasless welding. The polarity must also be set to electrode positive using the same procedure as that used for gasless welding, except the connections are reversed. Using a secured gas cylinder, slowly crank open the cylinder valve while standing off to the side of the valve. This will remove any debris that may be around the valve area. Install the regulator and tighten with a spanner. Connect the gas hose to the outlet of the argon regulator and tighten. To demonstrate, we'll be repairing a small damaged section of this trailer. For this, we place the output setting onto 3 and the wire speed control to 8. The unit is now ready to start welding. All weldskill MIG products are equipped with a self-resetting thermostat. In the event that the overheat LED indicator light illuminates, it's an indication that the duty cycle has been exceeded. Wait for the light to extinguish before you resume welding. Please refer to the operator's manual for a complete list of general maintenance items as well as a troubleshooting guide for power source or welding problems. This Quick Start Setup DVD is designed to supplement the complete information provided in the operator's manual. Additional product information may be found at our website www.thermodyne.com. For further assistance, customer care and technical support, just call 1300 654 674.